Good evening, welcome along to Euro 2024. It's the Group D encounter between Austria and France as they begin their Euro 2024 tournament. Russ Vernon here with you as the teams are in the tunnel at the kick-off here for this game this evening. I can see Kylian Mbappe there, the French captain, in ready to go. Signing a few autographs for the mascots. That's ready and awaiting to walk out with their players this evening. Shaking hands with the officials as well as the mascots as we get set to bring you this Euro 2024 encounter as Ralph Rangnick's Austria side look to cause a shock and beat France and Didier Deschamps' men. Didier Deschamps has never won the European Championships as a manager. We'll be hoping he can do that this time around this evening. The main officials, the referee and the assistants, are from Spain this evening. We've got two VARs from Spain, and then we've got a official from Ukraine and one of the other assistant VARs from Portugal as well. We'll tell you about those in just a second. The teams are getting ready to be led out onto the field right now as we almost set and ready to go then for kick-off in what has been an already exciting tournament. Can we see more goals this evening in this game tonight? Russ Vernon to guide you through the action, which kicks off at 8 o'clock UK time. Austria with 9 wins, 3 draws and 13 defeats against France across all competitions in head-to-head, with the last of the matches coming in September 2022, where France beat Austria 2-0 in the UEFA Nations League. As now Kylian Mbappe, the French captain, and Marcel Sabitzer, the Austria captain, are led out by the match officials this evening, and they will lead out onto the field of play. Kylian Mbappe walking out. Their opposite him is Marcel Sabitzer, the Austrian captain. Austria going for a 4-2-3-1 formation today. There's Didier Deschamps, the Frenchman who leads out his side today. Played internationally for this side and now coaching this side as there's Antoine Griezmann. He is the last of the Frenchmen to come out onto the field of play today. We're about to go through the national anthems, but what we'll do, while those are being played, I'll run you through the two teams, starting off with Austria, managed by Ralph Rangnick, who will line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. It's Patrick Pence in goal. The back four from right to left are Stefan Poch, Kevin Danso, Max Weber and Philipp Enviner. Nicholas Zewald, Marcel Sabitzer, the captain, and Conrad in the midfield too. Conrad Leimer, Christoph Baumgartner, Florian Grillitz behind the striker, Mikhail Brezovic. I'll you through the bench in just a moment. But now what we'll do as the French national anthem is ring out is tell you what side Didier Deschamps has picked. We'll line up in a 4-2. We'll line up as a 4-3-3 formation or 4-2-3-1. As I was originally going to say. 4-3-3 formation is Matt Magnon in goal. Jules Koundé, Deo Upamecano, William Saliba, Teo Hernandez across the back four. The midfield trio of Antoine Griezmann, N'Golo Kanté, and Adrien Rabiot, and then Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe the captain, and Marcus Thuram in the attack. Let's run you through the benches with some of the familiar names that you may recognise in the both benches, Shala. And on the bench for Austria, some of the people you'll probably recognise is Marko Arnautovic, formerly of West Ham United, Philipp Reinhardt, also Patrick Wimmer, who's played very, very well in tournaments across for the Austrian side, and also Andres Farman, once of Bristol City, amongst the bench for Austria, bench options for Austria. As for Didier Deschamps and France, they've got quite a few familiar names, including the two goalkeepers, Bryce Samba and Alphonse Areola, Benjamin Pavard, Firmo Mendy, Edouard Camavinga, William Chouameni, Olivier Giroud, Colin Mouane, amongst others, Kingsley Coman as well. And Liverpool's Ibrahima Konate also on the substitutes bench for Didier Deschamps' side this evening. And what a game we have got in prospect tonight as we bring you this game, which we're looking forward to this evening, and I'm looking forward to it as well, as we get ready for kick-off in this game tonight. Should be a good match, and all the action's coming up shortly here on the commentary as we guide you through what's going to be a good game tonight. The game is being played at the Dusseldorf Arena in Dusseldorf. Let's tell you about who are taking charge of this game in the officials, and shall I? They've not done that job yet. Is Jesus Gil Manzo from Spain is the match referee. He's assisted by Diego Barbour and Angel Nevada from Spain as well. For official is Mikhailo Balakin from Ukraine, with Juan Martinez Moena and Alejandro Hernandez in the VAR booth, along with Tiago Martins from Portugal also in there. Weather conditions just ahead of kick-off, as the team she was handed to us was a cloudy night with temperatures of 20 degrees and the humidity of 67%. As we get ready for kick-off then, it should be a good game tonight. 4-2-3-1 for Austria, which includes the back four, includes Max Weber, also has the bits and Grilic, swapped round from what we got it down as on the team sheet in front of us. Going to the pictures that we've got in front of us, we have got it the other way around, which is what we've got down as well. Adrien Rabiot, 4-3-3 for France. Adrien Rabiot on the left, Antoine Griezmann on the right. Thuram and Dembele either side of Kylian Mbappe, as we get ready for what's going to be a big game tonight here in Dusseldorf, as the match is almost set, the players are almost set, the referee's almost set, I'm almost set, and we're about to get underway here in the game between Austria and France in Dusseldorf this evening. I'll keep you bang up to date with I'll remind you of how the early results got on, and I'll let you know what we've got coming up tomorrow on the commentary as well. So stay tuned for that a little bit later on, and we'll be able to bring you at least one of the games tomorrow on the channel, I can tell you that. For now, it's Ralph Rangnick's side, all in red tonight to get us off and underway, and they're taking the goal away to my left, and we're bang underway now. And an early touch there for the French left back, Theo Hernandez, will push the ball out of play for an early throw-in, which will be taken by Stefan Poch, the right back for Austria today, and he throws it straight into the path of Zerwald, and he goes to Max Weber, formerly of Leeds United, was out on loan at Borussia Mönchengladbach last season after a relegation release clause was activated by the Austrian, after initially saying to Leeds boss Daniel Farke he wanted to stay and help Leeds try and get promoted last season, which ultimately the club failed, as the ball comes into towards the penalty area from that left hand side by the Austrian number 16 there, Mavena, and it was easy catch in the end for my man Jon, and the ball rolled out very, very early on here, and now here come France, who can play the ball down the line looking for Ousmane Dembele. That's a great ball that by Jules Koundé, and Dembele does well, Weber does well to hold him off, and then Griezmann gets past him. The Austrian with Sabitzer times it well, but then Koundé wins the ball back, and here's Conte trying to pick out Theo Hernandez if he can get there, and he can. Theo Hernandez, he just keeps the ball in play. Back it goes to Kylian Mbappe, left hand side. Back to Conte once more. In towards the penalty area. Lovely control that by the number 14, Adrien Rabiot. And France just keeping all the possession. There's Conte. There's a foul on the French captain, Kylian Mbappe, by the number 20, Conrad Lima. And an early free kick to France inside the opening 2 minutes of this game. If you're tuning in for the very first time here to the commentary hub, thank you very much for choosing us tonight to guide you through this game between Austria and France at Euro 2024. Earlier on today, we brought you Romania's 3-0 win over Ukraine, a shock win for Romania, but in that game, which I'll say was deserved, but a shock win over because no one expected Ukraine to lose out early on in the tournament as Griezmann loses his free kick towards the penalty area looking for Conte in the back post. And there to his Upamecano, who lets the ball go out of play for a throw into France, which will take by Jules Koundé. Back to Upamecano, looks to try and get the ball in the box, but he goes back to Conte again. And France just knocking the ball around well. It's Conte once more into the path of Koundé. Tries to get it down the line and round that corner move is cut off well there by Nevena. And he drops the ball back to Upamecano and all the way back to Magnon. Will then go across to William Saliba, the Arsenal centre-back, and will try and come out from the back now with France. And they'll look to bring this ball forward into Adrien Rabiot, back to Saliba. Upamecano with possession. And he drives up towards halfway, goes towards this right-hand side, and Jules Koundé can get the ball forward again into the Dembele. Great 1-2 between Koundé and Griezmann this time, and Griezmann puts the ball forward, looking for the run there of Marcus Thuram, who couldn't go on end of that. And then Sabitzer brings it under his spell and clears the ball away. And an eyeball there by the Austrian forward for Grilic. There I think he was in on to Upamecano, and a free kick to France, which will take him out Koundé back to Upamecano, and across then now into the path of William Saliba, who has to go all the way back to Magnon. Bryce Samba, Alphonse Areola, names familiar on the bench as the two backup goalkeepers to Mike Magnon for France. Samba Wong of Nottingham Forest, Alphonse Areola of West Ham United. In recent times, as Upamecano can fetch this ball forward for France, and he will look to get this ball forward. Upamecano inside to N'Golo Conte, who almost lost out there to number 11, Gregoric, who causing a number of problems early on here with Austria, forcing France into a couple of mistakes, but where the way well is Theo Hernandez. Can he get the ball in towards the penalty area? Can't. Towards a teammate, and he's fouled on the edge of the box. Free kick, and could be early yellow card here for the foul on Theo Hernandez by the Austrian man, which is the number 4 there, Danzo, and no card early on here from the referee from Spain. And a early free kick for France here. Was 5 minutes gone, still 0-0, coming back having a word there with the match referee about potential booking. Antoine Griezmann stands over this possession and over this free kick, and they'll look to deliver a dangerous ball into the box where there's the likes of Upamecano from the back, also inside the penalty area is Marcus Thuram. Rabiot in there too, and he goes around the back looking towards number 17 there, Saliba, who can't go on end of it, and he breaks now. Ousmane Dembele wins the ball back for France. Can Thuram keep the ball in play? He can't. And that's a good sliding challenge there by the left back, Philippe Nevena, and Austria. You can see the throw, but France have gone way quickly as Rabiot just finds Saliba. And then Saliba will look to get this ball forward into Upamecano, and Saliba again. Back to Magnon in goal, as France have gone from an attacking position back to a defensive position as with that throw-in, which Austria did well to defend well from that free kick there, as Theo Hernandez now picks up the ball for France over on that far side. Down the line to Ousmane Dembele, and he takes on one and can't take on the right back there, Posh, who can look to get the ball forward. There's Ralph Rangnick formerly Manchester United interim head coach at one stage, and there was talks they could have been staying on at Old Trafford before Eric Ten Hag came into the job. Whose position is safe for now, at least. According to the new owners, Jim Radcliffe and Enos there. And Ralph Rangnick had a decent spell, I would have to say, at Manchester United. Although it does pay me to say that, with me supporting one of Manchester United's biggest rivals in Leeds United. This is good with the play from Thuram, but there's a foul in there. Yes, there is, on the number 4, Danzo, who does well to win the free kick there for Austria. And 7 minutes gone here, still Austria 0, France 0. And there's Didier Deschamps, the French head coach, looking on. Goes back down to sit next to his assistant boss, and we'll look to see his side trying to get a win in the tournament so far, like England and Germany haven't already. Werber can't pick out a teammate down the left-hand side. He was looking to pick out Werner. He couldn't keep the ball in play or find his teammate there, Werber. Up in the corner has the ball into Magnon, and will France try and play out from the back here? They will with Saliba this time. Saliba back to Magnon, and kicks away left-footed towards our left-hand side, looking as Griezmann picks up. Will he try and pick out Dembele? Now goes to Teo Hernandez. Well, Rabiot has got Dembele away. Usman Dembele first side, shot in, and into the side netting. It was Kylian Mbappe, in fact. Behind for a corner, and Kylian Mbappe was well down the left-hand side to win inside a corner. Looked to be a free kick here for Teo Hernandez. He waved play on. Mbappe onside, playing onside by Werber. And he couldn't cut the ball back, looking towards Thuram or Dembele coming in the far post there. Kylian Mbappe went down for a corner kick to France instead. And they've taken it quickly. And Griezmann onside delivers a cross in towards the back post. And this time it's claimed well there by Pence in the Austrian goal, and it remains 0-0. Danso is down on the line, injured. But Pence just keeps hold of the ball for Austria. And it remains 0-0 here early on in this game between Austria and France, as here they come once more, Austria, to try and come forward from the back as Danzo won that. But was fouled inside the penalty area as the ball was cleared by Panthers. On the ball now, and Austria will try and wear the way out of here and try and keep the ball moving forward. We'll have to go back at this moment in time, and now Milic has got the ball forward and is the football looking for the one of Marcel Sabitzer, who was once at Manchester United as well, and did a really good job for Manchester United in midfield. And I was surprised when United didn't try and sign him permanently after his loan spell there at Old Trafford, Marcel Sabitzer. But managers these days doesn't seem to know a good player when they have one, and Sabitzer was one of them for Manchester United. As there's Griezmann down the line looking for the one of Dembele, as there's a free kick in there, foul on the Austrian man, which was fouled by N'Golo Kanté, and that was on Grilic. Number 10 who was fouled. Now Werber has possession for Austria, and he will look to come forward. He can play a centre-back Werber, who also left back as well. We saw that a few times when there was at Leeds United in the Premier League before their relegation last season. Another one that's just finished. If you're looking for fixtures ahead of the new season, in the Premier League they come out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and then a week on Wednesday at the same time of 9 a.m. the Football League fixtures are out, and then you can start playing your Saturdays and Sundays from August all the way through to May next year, with a lot of fixtures being announced on the opening weekends of the tournament so far in the Premier League and EFL when the fixtures get announced. Then there's going to be more live action on your TVs this season with a new channel launching. Check out your various channel websites to find out what channels are new channels are launching to show you more live football from the Premier League and EFL this upcoming season. Grealish here now does well and can fetch his ball forward. And this is a good bit of play towards the bit. So he goes to Manver, who gets the ball in this time and it's claimed by Matt Magnon in it. But it goes out. It is according to the officials and turn and trying to race away down the left hand side, but Magnon just keeps hold of the ball for now. We did look as though he'd gone out for a play there for a corner to Austria. But Matt Magnon just managed to keep the ball in play, according to the officials, and Upamecano has the ball for France. Rabiot now has possession and he looks to try and turn the ball around the corner. There's a bit of place, a bit of his challenge, and there's just Ousmane Dembele. Goes for a ball there by Dembele, but N'Golo Conte wins possession and there's a free kick this time. Foul on Thuram. And Porchley, right back, says, I got the ball there, but I'm not sure he did, to be honest, and as I've taken it quickly. Clever flick from Mbappe, and there's Thuram. In towards Theo Hernandez. Hernandez is helping out to does it across the face of goal. And there's no one in a white shirt gambling on that. And that's a good bit of play from France. Free kick taken quickly. Thuram plays the ball through. Theo Hernandez on the overlap. Gets there. Puts it across the face of goal. The kind of uncertainty. And there was no one sliding in or coming in there for France. As there's and they're now looking on as the referee says just wait on a moment for a good Taylor throw-in. He's now giving him permission to Taylor throw-in and he's taking a bit of time to take it. It's taken in now. Then Upamecano wins the header and a good control here by William Saliba. Back to Magnon as France have got possession back after the Austrian throw. Magnon again and almost getting caught on the ball there very, very cheaply there, the French goalkeeper. Where's number 16 in this tournament, but he's the number 1. I'm surprised that that's got to have been wearing the number 1 jersey, but he's wearing the number 16 jersey for France this time around. When I thought he meant to, which I thought Bryce Sammer might have wore, or when the numbers were announced, I thought Bryce Sammer would have been the number 1 choice, but here's come Austria. Can they cause a shock here to give themselves the lead? Towards Werner. Can't keep the ball in and keep the ball for Austria. Now Griezmann's trying to get away down this right hand side, which is too much on that as Verbeek now can win the ball back for France as Conte's ball forward was collected by the former Leeds man. And now here comes Austria in possession with Verbeek back to his goalkeeper Pence, who can try and get this ball forward, and he will get it to Danso, who can try and help him get this ball forward, and he has done with a superb ball looking towards and Werner, he goes out of play to a throw to France. You'll see this again, and this is Bumgarner with the turn. Looked like he went on ball there by Bumgarner. I didn't notice it at first, but Upamecano can clear the ball away for France. And I had it down there, but here comes Austria. And they're coming away with possession, but the referee's blown up here for a free kick as Conrad Lamy was getting away with the ball there to try and strike a goal. He's getting a free kick for a foul clean Mbappe, and he's a correct decision there after Danzo went straight through the back, arm through the back of him, and won his side. And gave away his chief free kick, which France have taken quickly. It's Koundé. And that chief free kick there for France to have was not really necessary to give away because Austria have caused a number of problems when they've closed them down, and they continue to do that here. France almost playing themselves into a mistake because Conte will try and fetch his ball forward. Finds Griezmann. Can Griezmann get Koundé away? He goes instead to Dembele. Dembele charging down the right hand side. Goes to the field and Verber takes him out. Max Verber there takes him out, and there's a yellow card for the former Leeds United man on 16 minutes. And Max Verber, the first man into the referee's notebook. And you can see why. Bad challenge on Dembele. Dembele put his ball through the legs of Verber, and the referee from Spain, Jesus Gil Manzano, should I say, came out with his first yellow card of the game to give it to the former Leeds United man. It remains Austria 0, France 0. If you're just joining us here on the commentary with Sven and alongside, just on his own tonight, should I say? As a ball is in towards a penalty area, and it's claimed well there by Pants, and he's won a fantastic save in the end. As Mbappe just puts the arm man back on properly. The game's underway again quickly with Austria trying to come forward from that right hand side. And here is number 6 here, Zivald. And now Grilic. And full play from Grilic and gets the ball out wide to the number 16. And Venom. Inside it goes this time, and Verba has it. Good ball into the path of Danso, and Danso will come forward here from the back and does well to find Porsche out wide, and his dangerous crossing towards the penalty area. Cleared away, and he breaks kindly now. This time as here comes Danso again to win the header, and it's gone down with a challenge there of Adrian Rabiot, who just gives away a free kick here, and Austria on tap it because Verba did a similar sort of challenge and got a yellow card out of it. And then Rabiot's gone up, no intention to get the ball, takes his man out, Danso there, and it's a free kick to Austria, which have taken quickly, but the referee wants them to take it again here. More too quick for there, he's taking it again this time, and trying to get across, and he's blocked. Danso again there for Austria to find Zivald and into Verba. Max Verba now does well, and France will come away with it as Adrian Rabiot charges forward. That's a good ball into Antoine Griezmann. He's got Dembele trying to get on the overlap. Griezmann cuts in, takes a shot, takes the deflection, and he goes behind for a corner. And that's good play from France to on the counter attack there and forces a corner here, and it remains Austria 0, France. And if you're just tuning into us right now, very good evening to you all. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic evening as France look to start their Euro 2024 campaign off with a victory. As we see the chance again from Antoine Griezmann to break. He cut inside and had a shot there, but as he cut it inside, he should have laid it out wide. Should have been Dembele to try to put the ball in, which would have been a better cross in position. But he's moving with the corner in towards the penalty, flicked on. But from the corner, comes out of the way towards Teo Hernandez. Koundé's then, he heads it backwards to Conte, who has to go all the way back to his goalkeeper, Manuel, as Austria causing a number of problems here to try and get them on the front foot. As here they come once again, as Austria look to come forward here, and Conte has possession, but does well, find Rabiot, and ball over the top well is played down the line. This is good play into Kylian Mbappe on the left hand side, pushing towards the penalty area. Still with Mbappe trying to keep hold of the ball for France, but he loses out, and now Austria can try and come forward and try and be the operative word, and then we'll try and get this ball forward here. And this is good movement here, trying to get the ball forward this time though, but cut out in the end by William Saliba, the Arsenal centre back, and Conte, the former Chelsea man and Leicester player, played a 1-2 with Saliba, and Saliba has it back again. Back to Conte once more, and Conte almost put it into trouble. But good pressure that from Zivald, and that's good pressure to almost cause a number of problems there for France. And Austria have got a man down in the middle of the park, and it's the number 10 Grilic who's down here. May have to come off here, Grilic, and there's someone do a little fetch on under whether it'll be Seidel or Schmidt potentially come on here for Austria if need be. I'm just looking at this effort again from Kylian Mbappe, 17 metres out, 113 kilometre kmh, then an 8 RSP spin on that ball from Kylian Mbappe, and a shot was tipped wide a few moments ago. It remains 0-0 there, almost 21 minutes gone here, and despite that chance that no one really had a goalkeeper had to make a save so far in this game. As we see the effort again from Kylian Mbappe here, and he challenges Grilic, and this is where he's potentially got injured, the Austrian man. And it remains Austria 0, France 0. If you just tuning into us here on the commentary up 2, JB Sports, focus on football. My own personal Twitch channel as well, you can listen to us on there. Russ P. Vernon _92 is a place to listen. And a very good evening to you all. Thank you very much for choosing me as your match commentator to guide you through this game. If you don't like to listen to the man who's covering the game on television in your country. As now here comes France with Saliba, does well to find Theo Hernandez, and he will look to come forward here, Theo Hernandez for France, and he's out of play for a throw to Austria, and France were feeling for a throw for themselves. Austria have just gone away quickly, and now they will look to try and get this ball forward. Interesting to see, the longer it goes a 0-0, what the Austrian manager Ralf Rangnick will do with his side here, or whether he will decide to do something a little bit different than what you would normally expect him to do, which I wouldn't expect him to go with the side he did, to be fair. Tonight, I tell you what, I probably thought he would have gone for in the moment, and Werner tries to get a cross and he's out for a goal. He's out for a corner kick here too, or is he going down as a goal kick here? He's going out for a corner. And I would have thought, instead of Begovic in the attack for Austria tonight, I'd have probably thought he would have gone for a proven goal scorer at international level, in my opinion. It was a better all-round forward as well in Marko Arnautovic, formerly of West Ham. But Sabitzer to take this corner for Austria then. Moving towards the penalty area. And there's a good catch and comfortable handling by Magnon, who bowls the ball out quickly and sends Griezmann away. Griezmann back to Jules Koundé. Now Koundé will look to try and get this ball forward for France, but he goes all the way back to Mike Magnon, and goes well here, Magnon, and he will try and come forward here now. And this is a good bit of play here for France to get forward. It's Theo Hernandez. Wonderful play from Theo Hernandez. He's swelling forward. But Griezmann making a run forward, but Theo Hernandez still going. Is it a free kick? No, says the referee. Theo Hernandez stays down. And if Austria play this right, they could be in. As France have got a man light to the back. I love that. Kylian Mbappe is filling in there at the moment. Well, Theo Hernandez got back in position. Austria could have really took advantage there if they wanted to. Werner, can he keep the ball in play? He can. And Werner again now. Back he goes to the number 19 there of Austria, which is Bumgarner. In towards the penalty. It's no good. Can't get a strike in the goal there, Austrian. France just managed to clear. And Conte is there to mop up and get the possession back. And Griezmann does well to find Hernandez. Thuram. Griezmann again. Well, he switched the play to find Dembele. He's looking to do that. And picks him out brilliantly. We can't keep the ball in play there, does Dembele. And those Bill looking. We just see the chance again from Austria, which they were from the corner when they went towards the penalty area. And down there, no penalty was given a few moments ago. I've just seen the replay of it then. I've seen them given, should I say, is I want to say, is the phrase I would use anyway, is the cross from the right back. Austria's down for a throw off of Theo Hernandez, and Austria will look to cause problems from this throw-in, if they can, for this French side. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this. Will they launch and throw it towards a penalty area, or will he go short here? I think he's looking for a long throw here. And he's going to get booked if he's not careful as the throwing comes in. Sabitzer's in the penalty area. Saliba just heads to where Conte helps it on further. And there's a free kick. Far along N'Golo Conte just outside the penalty area. And Austria now have to defend this free kick. Yes, it was a foul there by Weiner of Austria on N'Golo Conte. Magnon finds William Saliba. Then back to Magnon again, and he can clear the ball downfield. Looking for Kylian Mbappe on the left hand side. Where he's moved out to abnormal place out there, but he is at the moment. There's Kylian Mbappe once again, I've just mentioned. As we try and fetch this ball forward as Terry Hernandez tries to get the ball away for France, but Austria have won the ball back as we try and come forward. What a bit of play this has been, and now France will try and come forward, and Conte, can he get the ball forward? He can. Here's Jules Koundé. Can he race forward over halfway for France? Now he goes over halfway to Dembele via the pass. Then Dembele wins his side of throwing here, I think. The referee, I think I've just seen the Spanish referee mouth throwing. As Koundé went across to try and take it. And yes, that was a correct decision. Throwing. It only should have been, and that's why the referee gave. Good officiating so far from this Spanish referee, which is been nice to see some good, decent officiating in this tournament so far. Only time VAR has not really worked is when the Englishman in the Spain game when Michael Oliver was on the match refereeing duties. The English officials on that occasion, let's say, as we see Austria against France is still 0-0, 27.5 minutes gone here, and it's all the way back. He goes there to Pence, and he finds Danzo trying to come forward, and that's a good ball for the wonderful header. He's won then, he's cleared away. Now here comes possession. Good header down, and now here comes the ball into a penalty area from Austria. They're looking for a free kick, no foul given on for a foul on Marcel Sabitzer on the edge of the penalty area. Begovic was down as well. Now Austria will try and come forward again. And Conte wins the ball back for France to find Koundé. Down the line to Dembele, and wins his side a free kick here. And some of the Austrian players aren't happy about that decision, as they thought they should have had a free kick a few moments ago. And it remains Austria 0, France 0 after 28 and a half minutes gone. Marcel Sabitzer is having a win with the match referee from Spain, who is Jesus Gil Manzano, and he's just explained the situation there. Wow, that was a free kick. If you're listening to this and you want to get your thoughts in on the game so far in the opening 29 minutes, there's one of the two ways you can do that, and I'll tell you about it. This ball goes out to play for an Austrian throw. You can go on, if you've got a Twitter account, you can head over to Twitter and tweet at Commentary Live 1. That's Commentary Live 1. And get your thoughts and let us know where you're listening from and what you're doing while you're listening. And let us know if you managed to sync up our commentary with the pictures, or whether you're just watching the game or just listening to the game with us here on the commentary and just watching the game a few minutes in front of us here. There goes France with Kylian Mbappe. Or if you haven't got Twitter, you can get involved in the comment section. If you go to your YouTube channel and search for JB Sports, Focus on Football, Commentary or Commentary 2, you can find us on any of those channels. As Thuram is down, holding his head, and Verba will pull the ball out as Thuram is down, holding his face here. That's nothing wrong with that challenge. And he doesn't even catch him in the face here, to be fair with you. He's more shoulder to shoulder, or arm to arm, although I could say as well. 31 minutes gone here, is still Austria 0, France 0. And France just give the ball back to Austria, who had the possession when the play was stopped, to check on the injured Frenchman there. Dembele. Here's Weber. And Weber will try and get the ball forward, but that's a good sliding challenge there from Antoine Griezmann, who closed him down there well. Or if you're listening via Twitch, you can get involved on Twitch. So I'll just head to RussPVenin_. Nice to get your thoughts in on the game, and I'll read them out. Keep them nice and family friendly. As Deep House Music says, great. Thank you for getting involved, my friend. Where are you listening from, by the way? Let us know where you're listening from and what your name is. And I'll do my best to give you a shout out very, very shortly. In this game, it remains 0-0 between Austria and France. If you're just joining us here on the Commentary 2, JB Sports, Focus on Football, and my own personal my own personal Twitch channel, RustPVernon_92, as we bring you Austria 0, France 0, 31.5 minutes almost gone. Ball played out wide to this left hand side looking for Teo Hernandez. Well, the ball was over 8 and he goes out of play for a throw in. And Austria will have the ball back, and we'll keep you bang up today with the matches that we've got coming up tomorrow. I can tell you what game we've got coming up tomorrow. When we next get a stoppage in play, we'll be able to tell you what we've got coming up tomorrow for you. And then we'll tell you what we've got coming up over the next couple of days at half time or just before we finish the podcast. Austria put the ball in. Man just keeps the ball in play. The appeal for a corner into Austria, but he didn't go out of play there, in my opinion. And that was just kept in play there. And it remains Austria 0, France 0 as you're listening to us here on the commentary of Russ Spinning to guide you through the action of this Austria 0, France 0. In Euro 2024, it is the match tonight as France deliver across in towards a penalty, Group D encounter, and France just defend this really, really well. Rabiot trying to keep the ball in play, but it goes to Kylian Mbappe, and Mbappe get the ball in towards the penalty area. He can't, he goes back this time. And a dangerous ball in towards the penalty area once more. Edge scoping away, breaks down into the edge of the penalty area, and it is Dembele. Can Dembele deliver a cross in towards the penalty area? He can't. And it's out of play here for a... Is it a corner or they get a goal kick here? What they get is we can get a free kick here, and I think the yellow card has gone to the left back, Philippe and Viner. Yes, it has. Foul on Dembele, and a yellow card there on 34 minutes for the left back of France. Of Austria for the foul on the Frenchman, should I say. Foul on the Frenchman, Ousmane Dembele, left back of Austria. The left side of the Austrian defence now is on yellow cards, so they need to really be careful in this game. As Ousmane delivers a crossing, just cleared away by Liner. Liner out to Dembele. Austria will try and come away as they've won the ball back in. Look to break on him as Austria will charge forward. And he's gone out to the right hand side. And this is a good bit of play. Goes back towards the back post, looking for the number 20, Lima. Lima delivers the ball in, and Sabisi was coming in there. We're going to keep the ball and claim it there. Coming up tomorrow, we have got Portugal against the Czech Republic. Paul James alongside myself was filling for that one tomorrow night on a 7:50 again, 8 o'clock kickoff for that one if you want to tune in to listen to myself alongside Paul tomorrow. And we'll be on your airwaves from 7:50 tomorrow evening. That's the only game we've got tomorrow. And then we've got a couple of games on Thursday. Germany against Hungary and Scotland against Switzerland. Make sure you tune into that. Russ Vernon, myself and Paul James on the Germany game. Then Paul James on his own later for the Scotland against Switzerland game. As well as we see this game tonight between Austria and France from Group D. As we after tomorrow we're back round to Group A, B on Wednesday evening. And here comes Austria to play the cross ball in. It's Sabisa knocks it down. And there's a transfer with it. Austria's just gone wide. Oh, is that not gone in? They're claiming a corner here. And that go up. Baumgartner. He claims a corner here, Baumgartner. I'm trying to see who he come off last time. Does he get a touch off my manual here as this ball comes in? He breaks. Sabisa into Baumgartner. He does come up with my manual, but did he come back off with Baumgartner here? Let's listen to them and go to tell us. They just touch Baumgartner again. I think they've got a goal kick here. But it should be a corner. That's what they're saying. It should be a corner. But I think he's been given. Yeah, he was given as a goal kick, but that should have been a corner there. And up in the corner and fetch his ball forward. Conte's there now to now France come forward into Rabiot. Down the line it goes to Thuram. Thuram goes in the field. Free kick given. Foul on the Frenchman out wide there by the right back. Hodge. Who it was Leibovic challenge on Thuram. And France have gone with this free kick very, very quickly as Rabiot plays the ball forward to Mbappe, to Thuram. Marcus Thuram does well. He loses out there. Poch just trying to keep the ball in play, and he does. Does he try and play down the line? He can't. Thuram trying to keep the ball in play there. So France will try and win this side of throwing. Instead, he goes out for a throw-in to Austria. And it remains Austria 0, France 0 here in the Euro 2024 Group D encounter between Austria and France. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are across the world listening to our coverage of this game. As the heads go up there brilliantly by Jules Koundé, France will try and come forward. And now here comes Dembele. He's got Mbappe out wide of him if he wants to choose that option, but Miller goes towards goal and splits the back helping out. And it's been gifted back to Dembele. Dembele there again. Into Kylian Mbappe this time as France knocking on the door. Mbappe around the back, puts the ball in, and it's gone in off. It's an own goal. And France have taken the lead, and it's gone down as an own goal off Max Weber. The former Leeds United man puts through his own net on 38 minutes. And France take the lead in this Group D encounter. And it's unlucky from Max Weber's point of view. He's just trying to get anything on this to prevent this. Try and clear this away. He just comes off the back of his head. After a brilliant skill from Kylian Mbappe. Good ball back in from Mbappe. Never trying to head it away. He gets his header all wrong. And he's pushed it past his own goalkeeper. And it's France to have the lead. And it's Weber on 38 minutes with an own goal. So unlucky from Max Weber's point of view. And it's France who have the lead. In this game. Austria 0, France 1 is the scoreline. Max Weber with a decent header, but only if it was being at the other end for Austria. That it's a good header, let me point out. By Max Weber. And we bring you this game tonight. Austria 1, France 0. They will try and come forward here now, and it is good play. It's a bit sad as well, but he puts the ball out of place. There's a man down here for Austria. And they're looking to cause a few problems here. Is the man. There's the referee having a word. Quite a word there, should I say. And doing fairly well with it. As it remains 1-0 to Austria. To France against Austria, thanks to that Weber own goal, should I say. Max Weber with the own goal is the difference between the two sides so far. And it's France who lead by a goal to 0. And I must say, France have caused a number of problems on the Austrian defence, but Austria have had a decent start to the game as well. Max Weber will through his own net on 38 minutes, if you're just joining us, to give France the lead. And a fantastic header if he would have been at the other end, but Weber got it all wrong in the end and could only divert it past his own goalkeeper. It remains 1-0 France as we come up towards 41 minutes played here, as Austria will try and come forward. And they're playing it well in a dangerous cross in. He's deflected behind for a corner. And that's a good bit of play there in the end by Austria then. Good bit of play involving Lima to win that corner. And Sabitzer goes across. Marcel Sabitzer across there to take the corner. Rabiot in there trying to defend this for France. So too Griezmann back helping out. Conte around the penalty area too. Conte trying to get near the wall at the front post. Ended up and away by an Austrian man, and it was by Danzo. He headed the ball away as if he was defending that when he should have been attacking, when he was on the attacking intent for Austria. Lima will look to the throw, will he, or will he leave it? No, he leaves it. He saved to Poch. And this is Grilic. Does well to find Zivald. And that is picked off well there by Dembele to open the corner. And back he goes to my man Jon, who couldn't really do much about the... He don't really have much to do in the opening 43, just over 42 minutes, going towards the 43rd minute shortly. Austria will try and cause a few problems on the road now, but good interception there, and Conte and France just get this ball clean up towards Mbappe, who's chasing that. There's Dembele, who brings it under his spell well and halfway into the path of Mbappe. Mbappe trying to get the ball forward. Verber scored the own goal, does better this time defensively. And now, Griezmann. Good play from Antoine Griezmann, and gets the ball out wide here to Marcus Thuram. Marcus Thuram does really, really well. What's Griezmann doing here? He can't keep hold of the ball, and he's charging away with it now. And can he get this ball forward? He can't. And it remains 0-0. 1-0 France, should I say, 43 minutes on the clock. Own goal from Verber. The difference. Austria 1, France 1 is the scoreline. As Saliba has the ball out wide. Hernandez down the left hand side to Thuram. Back he goes to Hernandez, and inside to Saliba across to the right of the back four from the corner into Rabiot. Come out that way to cover for Jules Koundé. Move forward down that right hand side. All this near right hand side as we watch. And this ball is played forward by my man on straight out of play here. I'm coming into the final minute of the first half, and it remains Austria 0, France 1. Thanks to the own goal from Maximilian Verber, or Max Verber. And Austria lead. Or trying to get back into this game as they trail. Looking to try and turn this game around and lead against France. And they've caused a number of problems to the French back line. They've not really tested the goalkeeper much. My man Jon, who's preferred to Bryce Samba and Alphonse Areola. There is Grilic as well. What does Grilic do with possession here? He goes to Verber. Maximilian Verber as well. Within the poor pass back towards Verber. It's being cut out by France. It's Dembele finds Griezmann. Over the top looking for Kylian Mbappe, who's in behind. And Mbappe, can he get there? Mbappe! Oh, fantastic piece of goalkeeping there by Penson. He throws the ball out into the minute of stoppage time. We're playing about 20 seconds of that now. Austria 0, France 1 as they try and come forward with possession. Austria to try and get back on level terms just before half time. Grilic does well into Danzo, and Danzo will come over halfway, still with possession. Ball played out wide to that, and then there's Porsche. He got right back. Good bit of play from Austria. Can they get a goal here? Grilic does well to find Danzo there, and he comes forward again. There's Grilic out wide, good bit of play into Porsche. Can he get the cross in? He can with his left foot. Head scoping away. He breaks for Maximilian Verber. He won't let up a shot here yet, Verber. He goes to his centre-back, Paulo Danzo. And that signals the end of the first half, which sees Austria trail by a goal to 0 to France. Goal scored by Maximilian Werber will pull through his own net on 38 minutes after a cross by Kylian Mbappe. Anything that France have done well tonight has come through Kylian Mbappe, and the goal was no different. Half-time score, as I'll leave it for the next 15 minutes, and join me again for the start of the second half coverage. It's Austria 0, France 1, on the break. Welcome back to the second half coverage of the game between Austria and France. The goal scorer for France was Max Weber, who put through his own net on 38 minutes. There's no changes to either side by the looks of it at half time. There's Max Weber, he's on the yellow card as well as putting through his own net. The officials are almost set. The players are almost set, and with France to get us off and underway in this second half, with them kicking to the goal to my right hand side, my left hand side in the second half. They're in white shirts, blue shorts, white socks. The Austrian side are in the red shirts, white shorts, red socks. And it'll be Kylian Mbappe, which will be the player to get us off and underway in the second half as we get ready, and we'll run you through the two teams again in just a moment or two, as Mbappe will kick us off right now. And we're back underway as Conte finds Rabiot down the line into number 15 there, and that is Thuram, and he gets the ball back to Hernandez, and back it goes to Saliba. Magnon, Upamecano, down the line it goes well, and Griezmann round the corner away from Max Weber, but wins his side of the throw, and Griezmann going to the advertising hoardings there, and Weber with the foul there, and the French players on top of that challenge from Max Weber, and they're wanting another yellow card here for Weber after he pushed Griezmann straight into the advertising audience, and you can see it again. And Weber hit his head, and Griezmann hit his head against the advertising audience, cut top of his head here. He'll have to go off the fielding, Antoine Griezmann. The physios have come on here. So Griezmann will have to go off, and he's not very happy, Antoine Griezmann, with that he's got to go off here, but he has got to go off because of the cut to his head, which he got by hitting the advertising audience, as we see it again here. Great whack into the advertising audience from Antoine Griezmann. That was caused by the push of Maximilian Weber. So Austria will line up with Pence in goal, Posch, Danzo, Weber, and Werner across the back. Zijveld is a bit in front of the back for Lima, Bumgarner, and Grilic behind Gregoritsch in attack. As for France, it's Magnon in goal, Koundé, Upamecano, Saliba, and Theo Hernandez. Griezmann, Conte, Rabiot in the midfield, Dembele, Mbappe, and Thuram in attack. Here's Weber. Down the line it goes to the right back and Werner. Back to Weber again. Grilic. Good play into the path of Zijveld. Out wide to number 5 here, and this is Posch, and this is good player from Austria, just knocking the ball around well. At the start of this second half, Weber leaves a crossing towards the penalty area, comes all the way through to the number 19 there, which was Bumgarner, who set it up for Posch, and he fires it wide. So there's Antoine Griezmann stood on the sidelines, and Griezmann is now allowed back onto the field of play in France, back up to the 11 men after that. So there's Posch's effort, which goes high wide, but not so handsome into the Austria fans behind that goal, who will be able to see their side score tonight. Well, they have, just happened to be in the wrong net for Maximilian Weber. As here comes France with Koundé trying to get the ball in towards Kylian Mbappe. Conte wins the ball back, and that's a good ball into the path of Ousmane Dembele. Conte again, taking the penalty. N'Golo Conte, Thuram, Mbappe, Hernandez, crossed in and cleared away well there by Zabitzer, and Zijveld was there too. Newman's bandage on his head has come off here, and he will have to go. Blood is still pouring. He may have to go off shortly. He's now fouled there by Adrian Rabiot. It is. Free kick given for a foul there on Lima. And it remains Austria 0, France 1, 49 minutes on the clock. Here is Weber to try and fetch his ball forward. Back he goes into the path of Pence, the goalkeeper. Weber again. Just lets the ball run out of play. He tried to control it and play down the line looking for the run of Werner. And here comes Kunde to take the throw. And will he look forward towards Dembele or will he go backwards where there's more options for him? He goes back to Upamecano. Inside to Saliba. Upamecano has it once more. Upamecano to Saliba. Fernandez gives an option to the left. He goes through the middle. And he goes to the left for Hernandez. And there is Saliba again, but it's a foul on Teo Hernandez after the ball was given away initially by Marcus Thuram. So there wasn't much of an advantage, so the referee brought it back. There is Magnan in the goal for France, and he finds Upamecano. Deo Upamecano as he sends a long ball looking forward for Thuram. And that's good defensive play there in the end by the number 5 there of Austria, Stefan Poch, who watches his side win a goal kick. And I'm sure that came off him last in the end then. Let's have a look here. Does it come off him? Yes, it does. That comes off him. Comes off his shoulder there. And he claims for a goal kick and he gets the goal kick. And this referee and this linesman on that far side over there, he's got those couple of decisions wrong tonight. Should have given a corner to Austria in the first half. Should have given a corner to France in the second. We're giving goal kicks to Austria and France and Austria respectively in each half, when it should have been a corner to the opposition. There's the French side just jumping up and down, and of the fans that is, getting behind their team, and this is good play from France just to keep hold of the ball and make Austria chase it. But the longer it goes at 1-0, the more nervy France may seem towards the end of the game if they try and own it out and try and do what England did last night. But so far the tempo from France compared to England is a bit, much better in this second half. They're actually sitting back like England did in halves last night in the second half against Serbia. But he's Poch again, and he goes inside to Zivald. Weber. What can Max Weber do here now? Gets it down the line for the path of Grilic. Back he goes well, and here is Grilic again. Now it's Sabitzer. Sabitzer with the cross and headed away by Upamecano. Austria play the ball forward and it's given away. And now France can break with Marcus Thuram into the path of Kylian Mbappe. And Thuram's chasing after this. And Thuram's there. Keep off his line. But Thuram has just been held up there brilliantly, which allowed the goalkeeper to get back on his line there. Pence, who came out initially to try and put in the ball, then realised his defenders were bad there to help him out. So he rushed back towards goal, so he didn't need to come that far out. And Thuram realised that he could have tried chipping in first time. And Mbappe on the ball now for France. Switching the play well to Kunde. He's in the path of Dembele. Towards Kunde again, and he's behind for a goal kick. And poor pass from Dembele there. And he goes behind for a goal kick. 53 minutes on the clock. Is Austria 0, France 1. Just showing us here on the commentary, Russ Vernon to guide you through the action this evening. Don't forget you can join us tomorrow for more live coverage from the European Championships out in Germany. Tomorrow night's game at 8 PM. We're bringing you coverage of that one. Myself will be in the co-commentator's chair alongside Paul James for that one tomorrow. I'll tell you what game we've got coming up on Wednesday evening as well, as we bring you this game here tonight in what's been a good match so far, the Euro 2024. Portugal, Czech Republic tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Myself alongside Paul James for that one, and then on Wednesday, Germany, Hungary with myself alongside Paul James again. For Paul James, guides you through Scotland against Switzerland from Group A. It's bowling on Wednesday evening. So that's your next 2 days covered. Here on the commentary, but the ball's played forward enough. Mbappe's away. Kylian Mbappe for France. He's through on goal. Kylian Mbappe, can he make it 2-0? And oh my word! How was Kylian Mbappe missed? You would have put your house in him scoring there. Ball over the top. He's onside. Not from his own off. And Kylian Mbappe's through. He's going away from Weber. He couldn't take him down because he was being sent off. And he tries hitting the past pants. Who's come off his line to try and narrow the angle, trying to curl him around him, and he curls him around him all right, but also around the back of the net, and not into the back of the net. And now will Austria punish France? Here. The Willers, they've won a free kick. It is a yellow card for Ousmane Dembele. I believe he's just got this yellow card. We'll have a look on the replay who picks up this yellow card. Yes, it is Ousmane Dembele who gets a yellow card here. On 56 minutes, Ousmane Dembele goes into the referee's no book. He's the third player to be booked tonight. Weber and Werner, and now Dembele. As a shot comes in from Sabitzer. It's Dembele behind for a corner. Sabitzer lined up that free kick well. Suramba there defending as well. Just stood behind. Dembele there in the penalty area. As the corner this time comes in. Weber's in there to try and score the right end this time. And if he did, he would have scored the right in the same net twice in the game. It's a big set to take this corner. Willich is in there, Gregovic is in there too, as France will look to cause problems from this corner, looking to try and defend this corner well, which they have done so far. And it remains 0-0 here, if you just join us here. On the commentary, Russ Vernon alongside on his own tonight, should I say, alongside Paul James tomorrow for more UEFA Euro 2024 campaign. We'll keep you up to date with all the earlier games from tomorrow. The early game tomorrow, I'll keep you up to date with that. And I'll tell you about the earlier scores from today as we see the header again, which goes just wide. And it remains Austria 0, France 1. If you just tune into us here on the commentary, Russ Vernon guiding you through the game between Austria and France, and Austria still lead by 1-0 as we watch Austria with possession. And they're trying to work the way forward. Danzo clears it forward. And they do well here and just give the ball away at the vital moment. Sabitzer trying to win the ball back. Which is won back brilliantly by Werner. Werner keeps the ball in play into path of Sievald. Sievald gets the ball into the penalty area. No one in there in the red shirt to get an end of it. Only man inside the box there was number 19, Christoph Baumgartner, who couldn't take it in his stride and remains 1-0 to France. Ball is cleared away downfield, and early results today will tell you about in just a second. And it remains Romania 3, Ukraine 0. Also was Romania 3, Ukraine 0 earlier. As we can see, there's a change here. Max Weber is now being substituted for Austria on the 59th minute. He's being replaced by the number 3, Gregor Trauner. And then Gregovic, the number 11, is being replaced by the number 7, Arnautovic. And Wimmer is replacing the number 10, Florian Grilic, as well. And Wimmer, number 23, Patrick Wimmer, is now on in his place. And it remains 1-0 if you just tune into his ear on the commentary for France, who lead by a goal to 0 thanks to the own goal of Maximilian Werber, who's now gone off here. And now here come Austria in possession with the substitute Trauner, who has possession into the path there of Ziveld. Ziveld can fetch his ball forward and wonderful bit of play. And there's number 23, Wimmer. Wimmer going well. Still going Wimmer, edge of the penalty area. Goes for Ball, nothing given. Sabitzer is there. How wide it goes, and Sabitzer is that's not man on to Arnautovic, who's on, and he's inside the penalty area. Couldn't reach that though. There's Sabitzer back in towards the penalty area, looking inside the penalty area there. And here come Austria again as they continue to pile on the pressure since the substitutions a few moments ago. There is pushed into the path then of the number 20, Lima. Good play from Lima into the substitute Trauner. Good ball out wide. Sabitzer down the line, it goes into the path of Werner. Werner back to Sabitzer. Edge of the penalty area goes, and Austria just keeping the ball well. Good bit of play, but here comes France with Griezmann. 1-1 Griezmann. Gives the ball to Mbappe, and he's played it out wide to Dembele, and Dembele is charging forward. In towards Kylian Mbappe. Can Mbappe get there? He can't. And Kylian Mbappe just couldn't reach that in the end. And it remains Austria 0, France 1 is the scoreline. Also, Belgium lost 1-0 to Slovakia earlier today, so 2 shocks on the card. Looks like France won't make it a third, unless Austria can get something back from here. Sabitzer goes down, no penalty given. Goal kick, no penalty there. Sabitzer's looking for wanted a penalty here, Marcel Sabitzer. Dirt up from the corner is down inside the box. We see this again, and he's just caught twice. Then that, for me, that is a penalty, in my opinion. Caught there by not one but twice by William Slieben. Yeah, up in the corner. That should be a penalty there. If they are checking this for possible penalties, I'll go back underway. Let's have a look at this. If they're checking this for a penalty, no, they're not. I'm surprised by that because that should have been a penalty for me, but it's not being given, and it remains 1-0 to France, thanks to the own goal by Maximilian Werber on 38 minutes, put through his own net. And Austria coming forward again, and they're still holding the ball well. That's Arnautovic. Does well there, the former West Ham player. And this is Austria coming forward with possession, and they're doing well here. And this is a good bit of movement from Trauner to get involved from the back, and Austrian piling on the pressure now, and this is a good bit of movement with Lima out wide then. Here, Mbappe trying to go and end this, and this is good play from Austria just to clear the ball away out of play. Only 1 shot on target so far from France in the entire game out of 6, and on target for Austria. They've had 3 attempts at goal in this game so far. 63 minutes on the clock. Austria 0, France 1 if you're just joining us. First off, own goal by Maximilian Werber, but through his own net is the difference between the two sides. And Maximilian Werber, formerly of Leeds United, could only see his effort trying to clear it away, across away, down there past his own keeper. Here's Dembele. Dembele coming in towards the penalty, shoots, and just over the bar there from Dembele. And he really didn't get a striking on goal there. He really needed to make that strike from that angle. So he's never going to trouble the goalkeeper, never going to score. Well, that's what he went for. And then tried going for the spectacular one, but it didn't work in the end as Austria trail by a goal to nil. Still here on the commentary of Russ Vernon to guide you through the action on this Monday evening. Wall-to-wall football we've got coming up. Hopefully we may bring you back-to-back games tomorrow night. We'll keep you informed and let you know as a penalty. And the ball in towards a penalty. That's brilliant play again from Austria to cause problems again down there. And I said, and that was Baumgartner again, winning his side of the corner this time. Jules Koundé defending well. And now Patrick Wimmer is going out there to take this corner kick for Austria. But before he takes it, the referee wants to have a word with Arnautovic and Saliba and Thuram inside the penalty area. Wimmer with the corner, headed away by Griezmann at the near post. And a good solid header as well. And then Dembele, can he get there? He can. And he's got Conte away. If Conte can get that, and he can. And here's Conte. William Ruffman, N'Golo Conte. Can he get the ball in towards the penalty area? He's inside the box now, N'Golo Conte. Now outside the box. He's still going N'Golo Conte. Crosses in deep. Headed away there brilliantly by Danso. And then high into the air by Porsche. He just watches that clears from the corner and just clears it away. Saliba trying to win that header there up against Arnautovic. But France have got the ball with Theo Hernandez. He's got Mbappe out wide. Down the line it goes again to Theo Hernandez inside the penalty. Theo Hernandez ball across. And somehow Griezmann doesn't turn it home. Comes to Dembele. Pulls the ball back. Koundé with a strike. Blocked. Well there by Danso on the line. In front of the goalkeeper. And Austria somehow defend really, really well there. And get the ball away. And they can break you if they do this really, really well. Well, good defensive play by William Saliba. In the end, Austria 0, France 1. Here's a scoreline if you're just tuning into us here on the commentary of Russ Vernon to guide you through the action of the remaining few moments of this game in Group D. What a game this has been today. And here comes Kylian Mbappe for France. And he does well, Kylian Mbappe. Cross-field pass. And this is good work from Mbappe to pick out Ousmane Dembele. And N'Golo Conte. Ball in towards a penalty. Shot. Saved again. That's a fantastic effort this time from Thuram. Saved brilliantly by Pence. Who gets the ball away now. Here comes Koundé. Good bit of work. Thuram out wide. Dembele with the cross in. Cleared away this time by Danso again. He's at everything. The clearances now. Danso. Weber was helping him out in the first half at times. He was just Danso on his own this time. Now Weber's gone off. Austria 0, France 1. Theo Hernandez finds Saliba. Good 1-2 there from William Saliba. And Saliba drops it by this time to Mike Maignan. And it remains Austria 0, France 1. Maignan. How wide it goes brilliantly to Theo Hernandez. Good play from the French goalkeeper there. Saliba. Back to Maignan. So after a good ball out wide to the left, he's being forced backwards here, France. And Rabiot. Saliba. Trying to fetch his ball away. And he does this down the line and going well in. He's cleared away. And the ball over the top. Wonderful bit of play from Austria there with Lima. And Lima does well. But Conte does even better to clear the ball away looking for Mbappe. But breaks it halfway for the substitute Trauner. How wide he goes this time into the path. And then Werner. And Werner does well into the path there now of Zivald. Zivald brilliant play. And here comes number 19 there. Baumgartner in towards the penalty area. It's cleared away this time willingly by Koundé again. And that's a fantastic piece of defending up against Baumgartner again. Koundé's always come out on top in those battles in this second half anyway. In the first half, Baumgartner was getting better than on a couple of occasions. But this time, every single battle they've had, Koundé's come out on top for France. And he's not really got much joy out there. As here is Arnautovic. Good play from the striker. But that's a poor ball, and Koundé's in again and wins the ball back for France. And now Griezmann, Rabiot, Saliba, Hernandez. Good play from Theo Hernandez. And Theo Hernandez does really, really well to keep hold of possession. Up in the corner. This is good play, this. From France. Saliba has possession. What can William Saliba do here now? He can come up towards halfway and find Theo Hernandez on halfway on the left-hand side, a couple of yards in from the touchline. There's Mbappe, moves in field from the left-hand side. Infield to Theo Hernandez. And there is Rabiot to Saliba. Up in the corner. How wide it goes to Koundé. Koundé gets it down the line. And it's out of play for a throw. And France will be making a double change here now. First one sees Ousmane Dembele be replaced in the 71st minute. Good play from him today, being replaced by number 72, Randall Colomwani. And the other substitution will see Adrien Rabiot replaced by Edouard Camavinga. And this is good substitutions for France. Resting a few key players for the next game and giving minutes to some of the fringe sort of players in Edouard Camavinga and Colomwani. Well, they're the two substitutions for France. Austria have made 3, France have made 2 so far, so we've had 5 substitutions in the game. And it remains Austria 0, France 1. Here they come again. What can Austria do here now? As they've got it with Pence, the goalkeeper. Good bit of play this from Pence, the goalkeeper. He's kept Austria in the game in the second half when France have had some chances on goal. And now, ball played down the line. It's out to play for a throw-in, which will be taken well here. And this is good bit of play. It's out of play for a throw-in here, which will be taken for France by Theo Hernandez. It came off Poch, the right back of Austria. And Hernandez will look forward. Theo Hernandez throws it down the line into the path there of 2 and back to Theo Hernandez. He breaks over halfway, charging down this left-hand side, near left-hand side as we look. Infield there to Edouard Camavinga. Marcus Thuram back to Theo Hernandez, and Thuram's onside. Advantage played as Thuram's got the ball inside the penalty. Striker goal is wayward. And Theo Hernandez was looking at the referee saying, no free kick. We did say to him, he did just do that. He played the advantage, and I think he must have said okay, and they've gone with, which is nice to see. Not having an argument about it, the players with the officials. As here comes Austria again with Danso does well, and he gets the ball to the substitute Trauner. How wide it goes to Enverner, back into Trauner again. We'll play this from Austria as they will try and come forward with possession. Danso gets the ball forward, and it's a good bit of work, and this is good movement here by Austria into Poch. Now there's number 23, the substitute, who came off for the bench, Wimmer. He's played a wayward pass there, Wimmer. He's out of play for France's throwing. Since 3 minutes gone here, and it remains Austria 0, France 1. If you just tuned into us on the commentary of Russ Vernon getting you through this game here. Wonderful bit of play. It's out of play for a throw, which will be. He's gone for a free kick, in fact. Like the referee signalled a throw in there first, but then he's given a free kick, which confused me there because the ball never went out of play. As here comes Lima. Good bit of play to Poch. What can Poch do here now? Can he get the ball back into Lima? He can. Lima does well. Finds number 6, Zevald. And he goes down near Wimmer and wins his side a free kick. Then there's a man off the field here for France. Trying to work out who it is. It looks like it's Antoine Griezmann, who's down here. And it's still Antoine Griezmann. He's got blood coming from his knee here, so he may have to get his knee treated. If he does have gone running straight across there to check him out, and he's got blood coming from his knee now. Blood coming from his head earlier, now got blood coming from his knee. And Wimmer, and he just had treatment. And the official was telling me he wasn't allowed back on the field, and until the referee wasn't allowed back on the field, and the referee just ignored him. And they've allowed him back onto the field here while this free kick's taken. Wimmer, there was a free kick in towards the back post. Danso was round the bad there, and that's just being prevented from being a corner by they're up in the corner, managed to get the ball clear. And Austria will come again at France. The final 15 minutes of this game. Austria 0, France 1. Max Weber with the own goal on 38 minutes, the difference between the two sides. And now Austria will try and come forward. But it's been given away, and we will look to come forward here now as Austria will look to pile the men forward. Good ball down the line as the cross will come in, and it's cleared away this time brilliantly. Out of play by Theo Hernandez for a throw to Austria, which Posch will take. Come across to take it. Drew lining up, warming up down on the touchline. So too there was Chouameni amongst others. And France as that ball came in from Wimmer and behind for a goal kick. As we see this here again. Wimmer delivers a cross in and goes all the way out for a goal kick. The appeal for a penalty of Austria, saying Colin Moani fouls Sabitzer, but it was a bit of 50-50 for me then. No, I want to give that as a foul. In the end, here come Austria, but they've given the ball away, and now Griezmann has possession. Colin Moani's away down the right side, and he's got possession here now. Colin Moani inside the penalty area. Colin Moani still going. I know Colin Moani does well. He loses out there, but then he fouls Danso. And that just excellent piece of defensive play there from Kevin Danso there. And you can see how well he reacted to this. As you look at the play again here from Danso, you see him just skating in the way of the striker, Colin Moani, and feels a bit of contact, and there was enough contact there to make him go over and win the free kick, which Pence has taken, and he's played forward, and there's up in the corner, given away to Wimmer. And now Wimmer has the ball back, will he? No. He wins the ball back there and finds Posch. Does well, he does Posch into the path there of the substitute Trauner. Trauner can come forward. What can Trauner do here with the ball? He finds Zevald. Zevald does well. Danso. Trauner again. Good bit of movement. And now, Thuram finds Hernandez. Hernandez overruns it on Autovich. He gets the ball played through. Bambon is there, and he goes for the ball, and he catches my Manuel in the face. As he goes for the ball there, Bamgon is injured. So too my Manuel's injured. I think the referee's going to book Bamgon when he gets back onto his feet. And then every right to go for that ball, Bamgon there. He's getting a free kick to France, and he's going to be booking Bamgon, but he has every right to go for this. The ball's there to be won, and he actually wins the ball. He can't stop. And after he's played the ball, he can't stop. So that is not a foul or a yellow card here. So the yellow card is out for Bamgarner here, and Bamgarner will be booked here for this challenge. And I'm surprised at that, because that was not a yellow card offence in my opinion. Some people listening to this may disagree, and that's fine, because that's football. Some people do disagree. But for me, that is not a yellow card or a foul. As Baumgartner picks up the yellow card there in the 80th minute. And that's the fourth player to be booked in this game tonight. 3 for Austria in Weber and Werner, and now Baumgartner and Ousmane Dembélé for France. It remains Austria 0, France 1. The own goal on 13 minutes is separating the two sides. Maximilian Weber put through his own net. They were trying to clear a cross in from the French's right-hand side, which was crossed in by Ousmane Dembélé. Their Kolo Muani was N'Golo Kanté. He's had to play for a throw into France here. But for me, the official on that near side, on that far side again, has got that wrong, because that should have been a free kick for a foul on. That should have been a throwing, should I say, to Austria, in my opinion. It came off N'Golo Kanté last. There's Kolo Muani losing out, and Jules Koundé trying to keep the ball in. Kolo Muani loses out this time, and that's a brilliant challenge. I had to play for a throw-in. That's Seeveld's for the final touch there. Kolo Muani does well, holds up the play well, and trying to keep the ball moving forward. And this is a good bit of play. Antoine Griezmann loses out, and the ball in the referee in there, and the referee will give the ball back to France, I believe. France had the ball when it hit him, and he come off on Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann to N'Golo Kanté. The ball is being given back to France after it hit the referee, with France being the last team to touch the ball. And now Theo Hernandez has possession from William Saliba's pass. Camavinga gets Thuram away. Thuram cuts in field. Edge of the penalty area is Griezmann. Kolo Muani. Ball back in towards Theo Hernandez in the edge of the penalty area. And Seeveld is there. And he clears the ball away to Wimmer. And Wimmer cuts in field. Good work from Wimmer. This is good movement here. And now Edouard Camavinga coming forward. Good bit of play. Kylian Mbappe attacks down the right-hand side, and he's got Edouard Camavinga inside the penalty. And there's a shot on goal. And that really should be 2-0. Marcus Thuram knows that should have been 2-0 and game over. But Austria have still got a chance to turn this game around, especially if they get one in the next couple of moments. Wimmer does well to find Baumgartner, and he wins a free kick. Baumgartner fouled by Antoine Griezmann. And Edouard Camavinga standing in front of Wimmer there, so he can't take it quickly, to allow players to move back. It remains Austria 0, France 1. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary, approaching the 83rd minute. Almost time for me to be getting my thinking cap on to decide who's going to get our player of the match this evening. Austria 0, France 1. As there is Werner standing over this free kick. Wimmer there too. And Smith delivers a ball in after a well-worked free kick, but then Kolo Muani can break it for France. He's got Mbappe on the other side, and he finds Kylian Mbappe. What a touch from Kylian Mbappe that is. Up against Bosch, and Mbappe takes him on and wins a free kick. It was Lima who fouled him in the end, and Lima's happy, and Konrad Lima will become the 4th Austrian player to go into the referee's no-book here. And it remains Austria 0, France 1. If you're just joining into us here on the commentary of Konrad Lima, fouled Kylian Mbappe there, and into the referee's no-book he goes, Konrad Lima. Antoine Griezmann standing over this. And there's someone in the crowd asking the referee for his match-worn shirt, please. Whether he will get that or not is another matter. Antoine Griezmann sending over this free kick for France. Griezmann delivers a cross in, headed towards goal is cleared by Austria. And that's a good bit of play. And the Sabitza's there. And Wimmer's now through. Wimmer. But oh my word, fantastic defensive cover there. And N'Golo Conte. And now Marcus Thuram does well, and Thuram turns away. And there's a Thuram is turned away. And as he's turned away, Kylian Mbappe remains down. Inside the penalty area here. The clash of heads. And it's an head injury. Why did the referee not stop that? We normally stops the play for non-head injuries. But that's an head injury for Kylian Mbappe. As he headbutted, as he transferred the ball, his header didn't touch the ball. He headed the ball and he headed the back of Danso's shoulder. And they didn't stop that there. Wimmer almost got in, but wonderful interception there. And N'Golo Conte to tidy up for France at the back. And Kylian Mbappe stayed down here. Got blood coming from his nose, according to Pence in the goal of Austria. And the referee didn't stop the play there. And I'm very surprised about that. When you're supposed to stop the play for head injuries. We've been asked to play the match very shortly, still trying to figure out who I'm going to give it to, as we see Kylian Mbappe play wonderful ball down the line earlier for Theo Hernandez. And his ball across Theo Hernandez, just too much for Griezmann to turn home. And there is Thuram's effort across goal and pushed away by Pence again. And that's unlucky from Marcus Thuram there, who had a shot at a goal. And we're getting ready to decide who's going to be our player of the match shortly. And it will be someone who's started the game and will finish the game as well for the France persuasion. I'm not going to say who I'm going to give it to as of yet. We'll have to wait and see who I'm going to give it to in a moment. We'll announce it very, very shortly, though, to give you our player of the match, sponsored by the excellent commentary services. It remains Austria 0, France 1. Kylian Mbappe is down on the sideline. Olivier Giroud will be about to come on here. So too is the fellow substitute in Youssef Fofana. Austria about to make a change as well, with sees Alexander Prats come on. Substitution for Austria first sees the number 16, the left back, and Werner be replaced by number 8, Prats, in the 88th minute. France yet to make their substitutions. But I can tell you, Youssef Fofana and Olivier Giroud will be the players coming on in a moment for France. As here is Danso. Good ball out wide to Sabitzer. And a good ball down the line for the substitute there will just come on in Pratt, who can't get the ball in and it's cleared away. In the end, then it's had to play for a throw. Will France make the sub now? No, they will not. And they're down to 10 men. Kylian Mbappe now back on the field of play at this moment in time. As Porsche does well. There's going to be a yellow card here for Kylian Mbappe when he stands up. He came back on the pitch when he wasn't told he was ready by the match referee. So the referee's having a word here with Didier Deschamps, the French manager, who's not happy with this. He's going to book Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe, his books, he wasn't told he was allowed back on. As Romano Schmidt is about to come on, and there's Kylian Mbappe going off. So he picks up a yellow card and then gets substituted. Just Kylian Mbappe. And he is replaced by Olivier Giroud. And then Youssouf Fofana has come on for Antoine Griezmann. For France there now. And now, here come 9 additional minutes of stoppage time at the end of this game. We've got 9 additional minutes. And it's still 1-0 to France, scored by Maximilian Weber, an own goal. The latest sub for Austria sees Lima come off. And Lima is replaced by number 18, Romano Schmidt. So there is the next lot of substitution. The post with a long throw into the penalty area. It's a foul throw, it looked like to me, and then Wimmer had Theo Hernandez and shoulder afterwards, and also clashed with Edouard Camavinga. He's not happy here in the end. And Magnon picks up the ball and will take his time and boot it downfield. And he's headed away. And now Poch just sends the ball downfield. Good play from the Austrian, who will keep hold of possession, and now will try and attack. And there is the substitute, the number 18, Schmidt, who can't break forward. Giroud can't get on that ball for France down the other end. But there is Theo Hernandez to try and clear. But Schmidt is there. Wonderful play from Schmidt. Wimmer can't get on end of it as well. Cleared away, and Giroud is after this, and Giroud is brought down there. Is that a yellow card? It is for Danso in stoppage time as well. And Danso knew what he was doing there, and is Bill took one for the team there, Danso. And Kevin Danso knew what he was doing there. Brings down Olivier Giroud, and it's a yellow card for the Austrian centre-back. And we played 3 of those 9 additional minutes at the end of this match. After this next free kick, I'll tell you who's going to get our player of the match. I will not spoil it for you. As Dale Upamecano plays the ball out wide to Jules Koundé towards Olivier Giroud. Heads go backwards, and Conte can't get there. As Trauner clears away for Austria, on Arnautovic is there. No, and ball given against Edouard Camavinga, and William Saliba just has the ball into the path of Theo Hernandez, and Theo Hernandez will look forward. Down the line he goes into the substitute Thuram, and Theo Hernandez into Olivier Giroud, back to Thuram, back to number 19 there for Fofana. How wide it goes, and Koundé's on the overlap, and Colomwani can't find him. But Colomwani gets back at the substitute left back, then wins his side a free kick. And we can now tell you our player of the match, sponsored by Commentary Services, goes to France's number 4, Dayot Upamecano, who has played absolutely fantastic on the back. He's been a rock on the back for France since they took the lead. He's just defending non-stop, and when the balls have come in, he's defending them really, really well. Here's Koundé with the crossing towards Giroud in the penalty area. Conte's there, Giroud's there, Thuram's there. Marcus Thuram, will he line up a shot? He will. He's blocked, and he's cleared away to Arnautovic, and that's good for the play. And now Wimmer's away. Wimmer charging forward, trying to pick out a teammate. He finds Sabitzer, and now here comes number 19, Baumgartner, and this is a good bit of play here now as a cross comes in and is cleared away. That's clear by Jules Koundé, all the way down to the substitute, down to the Austrian goalkeeper Pence, who can fetch this ball back forward. And Austria coming forward again. He's over on that far side. Sabitzer with the crossing in towards the penalty area, and he's claimed this time well by Mike Magnon, who just drops down here. Sabitzer not happy with something there, but Austria are still trying to go to the appeals for handball then. Looking at this again, I don't think that's handball. Well, hang on a minute. It could potentially be handball. VAR can't get involved as he's not inside the penalty and he's nowhere close to being a penalty kick. That handball there. Here come Austria again. Last chance saloon maybe for Austria as we're into the 6 minutes to stop, coming towards the 6 minutes to stoppage time mark. Ball played forward, and is intercepted as Edouard Camavinga can come forward for France. We've been fouled there by Arnautovic. And Seeveld just gives the ball back to France. Edouard Camavinga will take his time and will let Dayot Upamecano take this. Free kick for France. Upamecano into the path of Edouard Camavinga. Camavinga does well. Down lad to Colomboani inside the penalty area now. Colomboani pulls the ball back. Olivier Giroud miskicks it. Can't find Thuram. And now Austria just defend well. Wimmer. Good defensive play there from the Austrians as they will try and come away. As there is Seeveld into the path of Trauner. Good ball forward. And that's good bit of play by the substitute. Press, how wide he goes, and Press is great again. And there he goes again. And now here come Austria. Bosch crossing towards the penalty area, cleared away by Conte, back out and out inside the back of the Austrian box, French box. As Austria will now come again. Wimmer is being pulled at his shirt, but still managed to get pushed away. And Poch is onside, delivers a cross in over there of everybody. Comes in towards the back post. Oh, that pitch can't turn it in. Behind through a corner. And somehow Austria so close there to get an equaliser. But France let off there. And Press almost turned it the ball in and took a double of deflections there. Camavinga and the number 17, Saliba, vital touches there from Camavinga and Saliba. Corner kick then from Wimmer. Delivers it towards the back post, punched away by Magnon. Comes out to the edge of the penalty area. Put back in towards the penalty area. And away this time by Jules Koundé, who's up there for player of the match as well. And now France can break away. And there's Marcus Thuram away over halfway. And Thuram's charging forward. Thuram inside the penalty area. Thuram holds up the play well inside the penalty area. On the left hand side. And now he's doing the smart thing. Taking it towards the corner. Keeping the ball for France. Conte does well. Turns away from his man. And then gets there again and takes towards the corner. But then loses out. And Wimmer, can he get there? He can. And Austria need to get it downfield. And they'll try. Now it's Seeveld. And it's a good pass. And there is number 19, Baumgartner. He's got Sabitzer out wide. And he finds him. Sabitzer now. What can Marcel Sabitzer do? Baumgartner's there, but so too is Edouard Camavinga, wins this side of free kick. And that's excellent piece of defensive play by Edouard Camavinga to potentially now see this game out and see the victory over the line for France as we see the air shots again from Olivier Giroud. He just missed, kicked it, the ball rolled over his foot. But there it is, it's all over. The only goal of the game was scored in the first half by Maximilian Wöber, who put through his own net. And France, unlike England, were convincing in their performance to get over the line. They had to hang on at times as Austria pushed forward, try and get an equaliser. The full-time whistle has gone here in the game in Dusseldorf tonight, in the Dusseldorf Arena. And in the game, which didn't really have much goal-mouth action, in truth to be told, and neither keeper made to make that many saves. Full-time whistle is gone. Austria 0, France 1. Maximilian Wöber getting the goal of the game, only goal of the game in the end. And Maximilian Wöber's goal was a fantastic goal. If you're not seen it, check it out, because if it was on the right end of the field, it would have been a perfect goal and a perfect to start off, and a perfect goal to start Austria off with a winning start. When in fact his goal was the difference, but at the wrong end as France begin Euro 2024 with a victory. Full time at the Dusseldorf Arena is finished Austria 0, France 1. Coming up then on the channel tomorrow then, and let me tell you what we've got coming up tomorrow night. We've got one game for you tomorrow evening, which is confirmed. We may have two. Stay tuned to the Twitter feed to find out if we will have. We'll have one at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, Portugal against Czech Republic. 8 o'clock kickoff, join Paul James and myself for that game. I may do the earlier game between Turkey and Georgia as well, but that's yet to be confirmed. Stay tuned to our Twitter feed at Commentary Live 1 to find out when, if we will broadcast both games tomorrow. But we have got Portugal against Czech Republic. I can confirm that one's happening. Paul James alongside myself, Russ Brennan, guiding you through that action tomorrow. But until then, thank you very much for listening. Thanks to Media, Radio, Jingles and Gaming, who said, I was joining right in the end, but good job on commentary. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you to Deep House Music as well. Thanks to everybody else. If you have listened tonight, very big thank you to you. And I will see you again next time. Until then, from me and the rest of the team here at the Commentary Hub, is goodbye for now.